find things. Ooh! Today, I have a lady and a baby on my butt. See? See? Hi guys. For those of you who don't know me, I am Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do that's Cornica, my little cat. And we do lots of stuff here, but today we're going to be doing a pick a card. So for those of you who are like OG subs, you know I used to do all my readings on the ground, and I decided I wanted to bring that back. I got a really cool pillow that I really like, and I will link it in the description. It's from Society 6, and it's actually from an independent artist who made this, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I decided I wanted to get a big pillow and do my readings on the ground just like I used to. Okay, so today we are doing a pick a card. This is generally what I do for my private reads. You know, you'll get your questions that you ask, but I will generally always ask their thoughts, feelings, and actions towards you. So that's what we're doing today, just a quick little one. I'm going on vacation and I wanted to get something out to you guys before I leave. Also, if you really like this necklace, I made it. I do make them and sell them in my shop. They go really fast, so I usually give like 24 hours notice before they go live on the shop, and then they're usually gone within the first 24 hours. So I'm going to be doing another batch of these very soon. I'm going to be making 0-point frequency ones because in the polarized world that we live in right now, it's really hard to stay neutral and positive. So I'm going to be doing some 0-point frequency organites to help you stay in a positive and neutral mindset. Also guys, my merch is going to be coming out in June. I'm not sure of the date yet that I want to drop it, but I'm going to be getting it at the end of this month. So stay tuned. It's really cool. And also I'm going to be making some really cool paintings today actually. So keep your eyes out for those. I'm going to drop them all at once probably. I'll drop the organite, the merch, and the paintings all at once. So yeah. Okay. So today we have 3 random things to choose from. So for group 1, we have this rose quartz egg. For group 2, we have this resin moon. Sparkly and pretty. It's like a geode on the inside. It's really not, the camera is not doing the sparkle justice. And then for group 3, we have this green serpentine or noble serpentine. It's a bit darker than regular serpentine. It's a healing stone and obviously connected to the reptile energy. I will hold them all up together for you, as I know many of you like to see them all together. All right, everyone. I'll see you in your groups. Love you. Guys, stay hydrated. Okay, so this is for those of you who chose the rose quartz. This is for group 1. All right, let's see. Let's see. You did not knock over that water, you little sneaky baby. I see what you're doing. She thinks she's sneaky, but she's not. No. My house is making really weird noises. Who can relate? Woo! Okay. Group 1. Spirit, can you please tell us, what is group 1's person thinking about them? Ooh, I just got filled with heartache. Hello? Can I pick this up? Okay. Okay. So, group one, your person may surprise you soon with some sort of love offer. It might be... So we have the Sun and we have the Princess of Cups. So this is telling me that I do feel as though you might get like a little message, or like someone might send you a song, or just a little text like, hey, I'm thinking of you, whatever. But also what they are thinking right now is that they're having a really hard time looking at the bright side, and you to them are the bright side. So I'm going to say that again. They're having a really hard time looking on the bright side, and you to them are the bright side. So they're not looking to you, and they're not looking to positivity, and they're not looking to abundance mindset because they associate all those good things with you. And I do see here with the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles, look at him. He's got like that scope coming out of his eyes, and it's like he's just focusing on the bad. He's focusing on what he doesn't have. He's focusing, okay, so I recently said a little mantra to myself, recognize the bad, focus on the good, which I think is really helpful because there's a lot that we could dwell on right now that's wrong with the world, or we could just recognize it, understand it, work to change it, and focus on what's good and focus on ourselves. And they're doing the exact opposite. They're recognizing the good and focusing on the bad. So it's like they recognize that you make them happy. They recognize that they have strong feelings for you. They recognize that they see a future with you and that they'd like to connect with you. However, they're very focused on whatever is going wrong in front of them. So they could have work issues or finance issues, especially here with the Five of Pentacles. I also think this person is kind of having a breakdown of their understanding of spirituality, because the Five of Pentacles does represent sanctuary around the corner. This person could be going through a dark night of the soul, but I do see here with the Nine of Wands that they are very defensive about actually being happy. I don't think they feel as though they deserve you. I don't think they feel as though they deserve to be happy. They're kind of wallowing in their shit right now. And they're really blocking out any spirituality, because this to me is like the Four of Wands is like right here. The Four of Wands is right here, like that happy ending, that celebration. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times Jesus does show up to people as a lion in my life. So, and that's just my personal understanding. You can disagree with me if you want. I don't really care. That's fine. But so I think of Jesus when I think of this, and then we have the Five Wands over the lion. So to me, that's saying it's like you're you're fighting, right? Five of Wands is like fighting. So it's like you're fighting the spirituality. The Nine of Wands altogether as a card is a defensive card. And it's like you're fighting the spirituality, you're fighting the truth, which is delaying your Four of Wands to come in. So it's like this person genuinely doesn't feel like they're good enough to be in a happy, stable, committed relationship. I know the last time I did the channel love letter, group one's person was still in a relationship. So this could be that. It could be that they don't feel like they deserve to come out of this karmic, or that they don't deserve to be with someone better. Someone like you. And I just heard that Kings of Leon, you know that I could use someone like you. And it's like they want you and they feel you, but they haven't done the work within themselves to prove to themselves that they are good enough to have you. And it's kind of like they're just kind of sitting in their shit right now, it feels. But they are manifesting, so they are manifesting out of this, but they're not manifesting out of it emotionally, they're manifesting out of it financially. And obviously spiritually, right? Because they're really blocking out the spirituality, but they're gonna let it back in because, well, they're gonna let it in. I feel like it's come and gone throughout their life and they've kind of pushed it away, and now they're about to let it back in, and shit's about to pop off for them. So see this with the third eye and the two eyes, they're about to have eyes to see and ears to hear, man. So a ton of people are actually kind of like going into a state of temporary psychosis because they're awakening their psychic abilities all at once because they didn't do it leading up to this point. And with everything going on with the planets, it's like people are fucking waking up, but they're waking up multiple powers at once, and it's making them feel kind of crazy, and that's kind of where your person's at. So it's like they're manifesting, and they're like manifesting into a better financial situation, they're manifesting into a better psychological situation. They're manifesting into a better spiritual situation, but for now they're kind of blocking. They're just kind of blocking, you know, because it's like too much. They don't want it, too much doesn't want to come online at once, because that's when you lose your mind, right? Okay, so then what is group one's person feeling? Wow, guys, this is good. What is group one's person feeling about group one? Okay, so very simple, very straightforward. We got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. They're feeling like okay, so I saw this meme a while ago, like when I was like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. It was like these two people looking at each other, and it's like, I want to love you and I want to fuck you. It's like that with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's like they're feeling a lot of love for you, and they're also feeling a lot of passion, attraction, and chemistry towards you. They're feeling very sexually attracted to you, but they're just not ready yet. Here with the Two of Wands, they are not in a place where they are ready to come forward and give you what you need. I also think too, because this man he's looking a little bit like he's doing ballet, and so I feel like your person needs to do some healing on their divine feminine energy. They need to do some healing, connecting to the divine feminine parts of themselves, especially if they are divine masculine energy. They're more comfortable in that divine masculine energy. So it's like they really need to do that healing on their divine feminine aspect of self. But how they're feeling about you, incredible. Like they love you and like they want to fuck you. However, they're not ready. They're not ready. Right? I don't think you want them how they are right now anyway, because they're very much in lack mindset. And if you were to connect with them, they would bring you down. And what is group one's action towards them, please? They're not sure yet. Whoa. Okay, so I do feel as though this person has something built with someone else. I do feel as though, or this could be like a long distance relationship where it's like they're fucking across the country or in a whole ass another country, and they're trying to make a decision on, okay, what's my next step? How do I come forward? How do I figure this out, right? Like they have foundations that they've built that they need to get out of. So either like they're with someone, or they're long distance, or they have a job that like perhaps they're in the military and it's like they're tied into this military position for the next 4 years. You know what I mean? Like there's something that's preventing them. Here are the Two of Pentacles. So basically they're going to follow their heart. They're really scared, but they're going to follow their heart, and they haven't made a decision on how to come towards you yet. But we do have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is telling me that they do plan to build with you. They do plan to create something with you and have something beautiful with you once they have kind of finished whatever they have started previously. And then here with the High Priestess and the Six of Cups, the more mysterious you are, the better. The less you give, the better. But also Spirit's just saying we don't want to give you an idea of how and when it's coming, because when we give you an idea of how and when it's coming, you run with that and then you sabotage, okay? So they're just saying we're keeping it a little bit of an enigma, okay? And then we have the Six of Cups, so just understand that your feelings are real. This is definitely a soulmate kind of energy, faux show a soulmate energy, okay? And that was the loudest clap in the world. Oh man, I knew. So I have this like gift where I can tell when a deck is light, like when I can tell if a deck is missing, like even if it's missing like one card, I can feel it. I've been like that since I was like 18 and I first started reading the tarot. I can just feel the energy. That deck felt super light and I was like, where are the other cards? I left them behind. But I was like, I'll just trust it. It's probably fine. This one wants to pop off. Okay, don't get trapped in your mind. Here with the Ten of Wands, it's too much. But the ones that got left behind are Two of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So in the astral realms, they are really pulling on you and trying to connect with you a lot. So if you have a day where you feel really sad or you just really miss them, it's because this person is heavily pulling on you in the astral realms. And with the Two of Cups here we go again. Yes, this is a soulmate. Yeah, this is a soulmate. Okay. Sexual fantasies. What is group one sexual fantasies? Oh, they just really want to take you out somewhere. Oh my. Oh my. Oh Am I leaving you in suspense? They fantasize about making a baby with you, okay? So here with the Empress, I know lots of people who have baby fever right now. I think it's because a lot of people are hurting and they're like, I'd rather just focus on a being outside of myself instead of healing myself. Let me make a baby, okay? So this person fantasizes about, obviously fucking you, but making a baby, specifically making a baby. They're fantasizing about tantra, like they're fantasizing about sacred sex. This person is really deep, really loving, very caring, and they're not going to have sex with you unless they feel you. I just heard Florida Kilos by Lana Del Rey. Feel you, pretty baby, feel me. Loving you is hard. Dun 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 free. I like it down way low. But you already know that. You already know. Okay, so they're definitely fantasizing about getting their dick sucked for sure by you. And I just heard they'd like to just like run their fingers through your hair. For them, it's more of like sex is more of an emotional connection, and I am having a vision more of you guys cuddling after sex. Like they're really just picturing holding you after sex, loving you, caressing you. Like there's a lot of love in this. And like I said, they would like to create offspring with you. They'd like to manifest them. Also, they're finding your boobies, if you have them, very nurturing. This person could have mother issues, or they could be going through a trauma with their parents, or healing grief surrounding their parents. But yeah, as you can see, boobie again, really looking to you for that nurturing energy with the boobies. Also, that man is about to stick her foot in his mouth, so this person wants all of you, baby, all of you. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups. It's like they want a committed, stable relationship, but also you can see he is holding her. And just that to me is like the pillow talk that I saw in my head. Perfect. Also, they would really like to take you camping. They'd like to, oopsie, I'm standing on my cards. They'd like to take you camping, and they would like to like have sex with you outside under the stars, specifically by water. I do see water in my head, but they'd really like to go somewhere in the middle of nowhere, just you two, camping, and just take you and fuck you, right? And then we do have the Five of Swords here, but as you can see, it's her back, so I do feel like there's something really beautiful about your back. They could just love the shape of your back and the look of your back, or you could have interesting tattoos on your back or your backside, okay? So if you're one of those funny people that has like tattoos on your butts, as if you have more than one, your butt, then that's about that, okay? It's like they know, even if they've never seen it, it's like their soul knows, like, hee, what am I going to see, you know? I keep having an accent today. Sometimes it happens. I don't know why. Okay, we'll get a couple of these. Quarantine has me fucked up, wishing you were still mine, some regrets. If only you knew how often I dream of you. And I am watching you. I know I am being unfair. It hurts me to hurt you. I am not well. And I hate the thought of you with anyone else. It hurts me so deeply. So those are just some higher self messages. And then I want to get some advice for you. Advice for pile 1. It is safe for you to love, and this situation is worth waiting for. So like I said, if you were to connect with them right now, it would be like not worth your time or energy, because they'd be sucking the life out of you. So Spirit's just saying it's safe for you to love. This person is safe, but just not, you have to wait for, it's all coming together in perfect timing, right? And then let's get some of your power. Your power is in knowing your worth and holding self-esteem, and also in like your silly, playful, kind of childlike energy. So if you can look at the world through the lens of like joy and silliness and not taking anything too seriously, this is going to be really beneficial for you right now. That is where your power lies. And also it lies in understanding your worth and having very strong self-esteem and not accepting less so much your worth, right? Okay, I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Jesus Christ, and God source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth and we thank you for the advice. Amun Ra Ashe Namaste by the power of 3, so mote it be. Always works, always a blessing. Alright, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Alright, bye. Oh, like if you like, subscribe if you feel like it, comment if you got something to say. Alright, I love you. Bye. Yum water. Hello, group 2. This is for those of you who chose this resin moon. To be honest, I'm really enjoying this sitting on the ground thing. It is feeling like it's going very swimmingly. Okay. Alright, spirit, can you, I just got nervous. Calm down, baby. As soon as I went to ask the question, I just got really nervous and jumpy in my heart. Okay. Spirit, can you please tell us what is group 2's person currently thinking about them? They're opening up. I just felt an opening in my heart chakra. Okay. Okay, so I just heard I got my mind on my money and money on my mind. So I think this person is doing their best right now to get their finances in appropriate order. I think that they were having some financial issues and now they are finally starting to get it like under control. They could have started a new job. But definitely something with finances and money. This person could be trying to save up enough money to take you on a date if they're really struggling right now. Or they could just be saving up enough money to step to you properly, because you could be someone who has a lot and someone who provides for themselves and somebody who does not accept anything that's not good enough, right? So it's like they're really trying to get their coin up, but they're not just doing it for you, they're doing it for themselves. This person is finally starting to see that they would like to build a strong foundation, that they, you know, maybe they do want to buy a house in the next year, or they do want to, you know, open up that business they've been thinking about for the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're realizing that, like, so I think this person in the past was pretty codependent on you, and it's like they were always like, ooh, like, I want this so that I can get the girl or the boy. And now they're like, nah, like, fuck that, I want this for me. And that stems from deep childhood wounds, I think, of never feeling like you were good enough, or they were good enough, or like they could have parents that like completely, it was like conditional love, like they only received affection, love, and kind words and everything when they were providing financially or scholastically, you know, like getting good grades. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of parents that only treat you nice when you do what they want. I think a lot of us can relate to that. So yeah, so they're kind of realizing like, I don't want to do, because like their whole life it was like, I'm doing this because my parents said so, or to like get the girl, or to do this, and now they're like, nah, like I want to do this for me, I deserve it, you know. And I feel like that's a huge step. I feel like they have not felt as though they deserve this in a very long time. So we do have the 7 of Pentacles. They're definitely thinking that they might have fucked things up with you, but they're also thinking that they do not have, right? Look at, he's in a barren wasteland, none of his seeds came up. It's like they're thinking like, fuck, you know, I really don't have enough right now to be able to take them out here with the 3 of Cups, you know, to be able to enjoy them. Because, okay, so if this person's gonna take you on a date, they're gonna take you on a date, right? Like, they're gonna take you fucking, like, skydiving, and then you land on, like, perfectly on a picnic mat, and, like, there's, like, wine, and there's, like, a man playing a violin. You know what I mean? Like, this person feels like you're they see your value way up here, and I think in the past they were trying to make you think your value was down here, and you kind of fell into their trap. You fell lower into their trap of not recognizing your value, and now it's like you kind of were like, wait a second, what the fuck am I doing down here? My value's up here. And they're like, oh, okay, well, my usual manipulation tactics didn't work, so I better climb my ladder all the way up here. And so, but when the value that they hold on you, it's like, it's really extreme, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, they're like, let's go whale watching, and then I will climb to the highest mountain in my country, and there'll be a mariachi band waiting for you, and I will do a choreographed flash mob, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just ridiculous. Like, they think that your standards are ridiculously high, and they also are extremely critical of themselves. This could be Capricorn, this could be Aquarius, this could be Virgo. I mean, it could be anything, but it could be Cancer as well. Cancers can be super critical on themselves. So it's like they have, like, you'd be happy if they literally just picked you up and took you to the park. You're like, we could, like, I feel like I've used this analogy before. Like, I wonder if it was in this group when I was talking about Mrs. Puff. Like, I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about, yeah, it's like that. You're like, let's just go for a ride. I just want to talk to you. I just want to spend time with you. And they're like, no, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. So instead of panicking and just feeling bad, so this is great. This is showing growth, especially if it was group. I have no idea. I don't remember. But if it was group 2, this is showing growth in them, because I remember when I read it last time, they were just kind of sitting there like, no, I will never be good enough. And now they're like, nah, bitch, I am good enough. I fucked up here, but I'm better than the way that I fucked up. I'd like to take this person on a date. I'd like to give them some sort of solid commitment. I would like to fucking marry this person. And if I'm finna get down on my knee and ask this person to marry me, I better woo them first. So it's like, now, like, you're like, I don't need all that, but bitch, you about to get it. Whenever it's ready, you about to get all that. So that is really, really cool. But they're thinking of you as their wife or their husband. They're thinking of you as being already married. They're thinking of you as already celebrating together. So I feel like this person has some plans up their sleeve. Like, they have a plan to make you some sort of offer or take you out on some really cool date or just do something really nice with you, spend some nice quality time with you. They have this up their sleeve. They're just not, right? We're just waiting here with the 7 of Pentacles. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, and then with the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, like, this to me signifies a marriage. It signifies a committed partnership and a lot of celebration and love. So that is what's on their mind. They're really they're really having that on their mind. And this is just a side note, but these fell out. But I feel like you're in your head and you're thinking like, oh, they're the one that got away, but you're also a little mad at them because they haven't stepped forward yet, right? Because we do have this 7 of Pentacles here. So Spirit's just saying, try to get out of your head and try not to be so mad at them and just be a little bit more forgiving, because we have the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Just be a little bit more forgiving and just like focus on yourself. Don't even pay attention to them, because Spirit is saying, with the Judgment card here, and then the Chariot, their Spirit themselves, like God themselves, is bringing you movement in this connection. There is nothing to fear. You haven't lost anything because it's already yours. There is nothing to fear. In fact, you should be celebrating because your new beginning is on the way here with the 6 of Wands and the Fool. So instead of being like sad, like, oh no, it's like not working, Spirit's like, okay, yeah, like right in this second, it's not working. And I do think this person could have not always valued you or not always treated you well, but I do see that their mindset has changed. So Spirit is saying, God, however you perceive God, the universe, whatever, is bringing this. Excuse me, my nose just got stuffy. That was really weird. They could be really opening up their third eye, because I do associate the nose with the heart chakra and the third eye chakra. So they could be working on the heart and the third eye chakra. As quick as it came, it went. That was really weird. But so there is, Spirit themselves is bringing you movement towards celebration, right? We have another celebration card. We have another, like, 6 of Wands. That reminds me of marriage too. You do have this new beginning, so don't give up. Oh fuck, I forgot I had makeup on. My version of makeup, literally just some glitter on my eyes. Okay, so then Spirit, what is group two's person feeling about them? What are they feeling? Excited. They're excited. They're like, bitch, you have no idea what's coming. Okay, Spirit is saying have strength because you're moving out of the cycle where you haven't had enough and you're about to have a lot more. Okay, so they're feeling like they finally, so like your person, maybe they've been really depressed for the last like bit of time, and they're finally feeling like they have the strength and the power to move forward to be better, because before they couldn't be better. And I do see that you do have something to do with that. So your energy, whether you've been talking to them, seeing them in person, having sex with them, whatever it is, your energy is giving them the strength and the power to move out of that depression. And they're really thinking about your titties and your body. If you dance, they like to like think about your body moving. Or some of you, if you like swim, whatever your body movement is, if you run, whatever it is, if you just work out at the gym, whatever your body movement is, they've been thinking about it a lot. But this is so magical. So their third eye is definitely opening, right? Because as you can see, she's got that snake on her head and then the other thing on her third eye. And then look at this, is just so fantastical. Like their third eye is opening and they're able to see visions of the future with you. They're getting their imagination back. I feel like they could have really blocked their third eye, either purposefully or not purposefully. It's just been blocked. I do feel like this person was a very scared and vulnerable child who did not get what they needed. So if they were having visions when they're already like having a hard enough time navigating the physical realm, they probably definitely turned off their third eye. But right now I do feel as though they have a lot of, I think their ancestors are helping them a lot right now and working with them. I also do see Jesus here and a lot of different totem animals, but they like, yeah, I got my mind on my money and money on my mind, but why? To build something with you. They are really, really, really fantasizing about you right now, but they kind of feel like you don't fuck with them, but they're also really fantasizing about you getting naked for them. The moon made them feel crazy, okay? Crazy. But they also feel like they're finally getting to a point where they could have a mustache. This guy has a really cool mustache. They also feel like I'm sorry, there's like hair down my shirt. Stop it, hair. They're also getting to a point where they feel like they don't have quite what they need to give you, but they're like finally building up some things that they have for you. And they're like, yay, like I'm finally starting to get to a point where I can actually give her something. And they're feeling like things are about to really change. Also, if you've been giving less of your time and energy to them, that's really beneficial for this situation. I just heard less is more. So it's like the less you give to them, the more they're forced to work on themselves. I just read a post about that, how like men are supposed to seek, like women are supposed to have multiple men who approach them. And that's why like cheap sex is really fucked up. I can't bring myself to do it, guys. Ever since I've been spiritual, I can't bring myself to just have cheap fucking sex. I mean, it'd be nice, but I can't. It grosses me out. But just a side note, I joined Tinder for like 5 minutes. I know I do this once a year, and people were like unmatching me because I was like, don't expect sex from me on the first date. And people were literally unmatching me. Like, what a disgusting world we live in that it's gotten to that point. And it's only been like a couple of years since that was not appropriate. You know, now it's expected. That really disgusted me. But anyway, so it's like they were not giving you what you needed, so you pulled back and you stopped giving to them. You were like, fine, you're not going to give me what I need. Guess who's not giving you what you need no more? And that actually helped to give them a kick in the ass to like move forward. And they're feeling like big change is coming with you, but they also do feel like you're kind of mad at them right now. But they do comment it below if you feel like sharing. So Spirit, then what is group 2's action towards them? Okay, So you are, I do see that you've been in a period of time with the Three of Swords here that has been difficult and painful, but Spirit wants you to know that as soon as you both, you and your person, stop having tunnel vision around the ways that each of you, right? Like glass half empty, you've been having tunnel vision and sad thoughts about the ways that you've hurt each other. And because of that, you have not been able to move out of this astral situation that you've been in, because it's like they, it's like you're both focusing on the bad instead of focusing on the good, and you're both really grumpy, and you're both worried that the other is connecting to someone else, and it's like you both just have to do some healing and focus on self and move on. And so their action towards you, they're not quite sure yet, because I think that, so they're trying to find peace within themselves, but also it's like similar to pile one, this person could be at a long distance, because I do see this boat in the background. So this person could be at a long distance, or they could just be, yeah, I definitely, this one I do feel is just long distance. That like if they are far away from you physically, they've got to figure out how the fuck to get to you physically. And if they are far away from you emotionally or spiritually, it's about them coming towards you emotionally and spiritually. But I do see that they are very scared and hesitant that they're going to get burned by you, because we do have the snake here that's like about to pounce. And so it's like they are afraid that they're afraid you're going to hurt them, and it's like they have the little angel on one side and the devil on the other side. But I do see that they are opening, and they are going to be following their heart, and their heart is telling them that it's important to get the wheel turning on communication. But the only way that you guys can do that is if you both change your perspectives around what's going on between the two of you, right? Like I said, instead of sitting here and being mad at them and like being like, oh, I hate that guy, you know what I mean? Like you have to be like, ugh, like we've had our problems, but like, you know, we can work through it. You know what I'm saying? Like being more positive. And like, I'm not saying if someone's abusive or toxic that you should take them back. Definitely don't. I'm just talking about people who you have miscommunications with, or like, you know, mild misunderstandings with, people that you can like rebuild with, okay? But the only way that you guys can, you have to open your heart to allow them to come in, because they will not if you do not. But as soon as you do open your heart, and they're already been really working on opening their heart, right, as we can see with this, and also with that random stuffiness that comes and goes, that is when you have a fresh start in communication and the wheel starts turning. And that's when you begin to build. It's important that you temper, and I want you to know that they really are thinking about you. I just heard, it's all for you. That song, it's all for you. Like, it's not all for you, but it's kind of all for you. Like, you're the reason that they're actually stepping up their game and recognizing their worth and deciding that they want more than what they have right now. I just heard, I'm too old for this shit. So maybe they were out trying to be a player or trying to be like whatever, and then they were like, I'm too old for this shit. This isn't fun. I'd actually like to build something. And so their action towards you as well here with the Ten of Pentacles is building something with you and tempering out this relationship so that the love flows more freely and openly. But I just want you to know that you are deeply on their mind, and that they really are working towards you. Like, you're a goal. You are a goal. That's really cool. Spirit, what is Group 2's person's sexual fantasies? I just saw them want to hold your face and kiss you. Six of Swords again. They definitely want to lay you down and fuck you right, you know, like my little cards that say that. They would like to, okay, I just heard, lay me down tonight in my linen and curls. Tell me something nice about your favorite girl. So you're very sweet and very innocent to them, but that's Fucked My Way to the Top by Lana Del Rey. So it's like you come off very sweet and innocent and like, but you're actually a fucking freak, right? And I feel like they know this about you, and if they don't know it about you, then they assume it about you. They really like to touch your hair, run their fingers through your hair. They want to like almost like rip your clothes off, because her necklace is broken. So it's like they imagine you guys having such passionate sexual encounters that they like break your necklace or like rip your clothes. They really think about your ass, like this side, like this nice, like right here. That is like very attractive to them. The way your butt folds like that, they would like to grab it. But they'd also just really like to hold you and get very tangled in you. and they're really thinking about your titties, and they just want to watch you. Like, this is the kind of person that when you're fucking, like, your eyes are shut and you're getting fucked, and then you open them and they're like staring at you. They're very sexually attracted to you, and they just want to look at you. Also, they're not, like, I want you to know here with the Six of Swords, I don't think they're sexually connecting with anyone else, and if they are, they definitely have tunnel vision around you, and you're the end goal. Here with the Hierophant, they definitely fantasize about being with you forever, right? What did I say at the beginning of this? This is very much the marriage and commitment pile, so they do have fantasies about marrying you and about, like, I just heard, she's mine, okay? You're mine, okay? So they really do fantasize about making you theirs. They don't want to see you with anyone else. They're really insecure, and they have a lot of fantasies about, like, you, like, when you're fucking, being like, I'm yours, like, this is your body, you know what I mean? Like, this is, like, this your pussy or your dick, whatever, you know, like, that's mine. That's how they feel about you and your body. They're like, that's mine. But it doesn't feel toxic. It just feels like they want you. Oh, I just heard that Lana Del Rey song, The Next Best American Record, when she's like, I want you. Like, she's just like, I want you. That's how they feel about you. And then they're also fantasizing about some really crazy BDSM shit. So they do definitely want to tie you up. They want to handcuff you. They want to whip you. They want to collar you. But at the same time, they really like when you take charge as well. Like, they like to be mostly dominant with you, but they actually really love when you're dominant with them and when you force them into submission. They also would like to be, like, handcuffed to you while you're fucking. That seems hard. Never done that. But that's what I see. And they also like when you wear these, like, crazy outfits for them in the bedroom, and they like when you role play for them in the bedroom. We will get some higher self messages. I hate the thought of you with anyone else. It hurts me so deeply, right? Like I said, they're like, you're mine. Do you still love me too? So they're really questioning whether you're, like, over it or not. I don't think our love languages are the same, because I really do feel for you. You bending over for someone else because you're mine. Are you still my baby girl? My inner child is wounded. I'm working on healing. You have no idea how deeply I feel for you. I am tangled in your web, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. That one tells me it's a divine timing thing. They couldn't even come forward right now if they wanted to, because Spirit would not allow it. Okay, so then let's get some advice. Advice, please, for group 2. Advice, please, for group 2. Okay, so I do feel as though, like, this person is, like I said, they feel like they're too old for this shit, but they're not quite ready to give up the single lifestyle yet. Also, I do think that if you guys are connecting, like, there's a high probability and chance that you would have children right now. There's a lot of starseed babies that are trying to be born. So I do feel like there's a high probability you would get pregnant, and if you're not ready for that, that could be a reason why you two are in separation. Your advice is to imagine your future life with this person, and, like, Spirit's saying, like, you would not be able to give your relationship a chance if you got pregnant right now, right? So it's like you need to especially if it's out a long distance, like, slowly build that connection between the two of you, you know what I'm saying? But this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So Spirit wants you to know this is the one. And they just need you both to grow up a little bit, because, right, remember those cards said my inner child is wounded and I'm working on healing. Okay, so that's for some of you. For some of you, it's like you both have such severe and deep childhood trauma that you're working through right now, that if you came together in union at this moment, like I said, it's a divine timing thing, you'd ruin it. And Spirit's like, we want you to give your relationship a chance, because right now you have to stay optimistic about your love life, and the way the two of you are treating each other gets you out of that optimistic glass half full energy. And what is group 2's power, please? Less is more, as I said in the beginning, baby. Less is more. Sekhmet with reduction. I do feel like this person is really watching you here, because you can see that in the background. And then look, that angel is right behind. It's like this person's right behind you. Okay, I understand. This person's right behind you. They're not quite there yet. They're right behind you, especially if they're like a year or two younger than you. They're right behind you, okay? So it's like they're just not quite there yet, but your power is definitely in your sexual energy and in your dark goddess energy, and it's also with your star family. So I want you to look into different types of aliens, interdimensional creatures. I'd highly suggest Gaia TV if you're looking. I'd also highly suggest April Elizabeth. But less is more, so post less online, give less of yourself, give more to yourself, give less to other people. And then here with the Lilith card, I feel as though you've been misunderstood, and I just heard that song, that cover by Lana Del Rey, "Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood." It's like I feel like you keep getting misunderstood in this relationship because Lilith was a deeply misunderstood woman, and it's about standing up for yourself. It's about demanding equality from this relationship. It's about knowing your worth and not accepting anything less. And that's where your power lies. Okay? I love you so much. I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Jesus Christ, and God's source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth, and we thank you for the advice. Ashe Namaste, by the power of three, so mote it be, always works, always a blessing. Alright, I love you guys. Like if you enjoyed it, comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Okay, bye guys. Dun, 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 dun. Hi group 3. Just doing a little can, you know. Okay, this is for those of you who chose group 3, the Noble Serpentine. To be honest, I'm really feeling very punchy with this group. I feel like this person is a trickster spirit and very sneaky but very sexy. Like I am overtaken by like, I almost feel like they're a succubus or an incubus, where it's like you're just kind of hypnotized by them and you don't know what hit you. So, okay, this one wanted to get left behind. Okay, Spirit, can you please tell me, what is group 3's person thinking of them? I just heard that you're full of shit. Okay, that was rude. You hurt their ego. You really hurt their ego. I don't think you actually did anything wrong, though. I just think they're being a pussy. Yeah, this person's not ready to grow up. This person's not ready to grow up. I just heard that they're too old to be acting like this, but they don't realize that they're too old to be acting like this. So what are they thinking of you right now? They're thinking that, I just heard bitch. No offense. They're thinking that you're kind of a bitch. This person seems really immature. I think they're very immature for their age. I think they're used to getting what they want by giving literally almost nothing and then getting whatever they want in return. But what are they thinking of you? They're thinking that you have a lot of people who are interested in you, that you have a lot of people who are trying to fuck you, or trying to be with you, trying to date you, trying to marry you, whatever. They're just thinking that you have a lot of people around you and a lot of people who pull on your energy. And they're thinking that, you know, they're kind of just like, what's the point? Like, everybody's probably into this bitch. And they're thinking that you're cold to them, so like they could have made a sexual advancement towards you, or they could have like, I feel like you hurt their pride. So maybe they were like, let's fuck, and you were like, I'm not like that. And then they were like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this feels really fucked up. But you're extremely attracted to them for some reason, so perhaps there's an inner wound in you that needs to be healed to figure out why the fuck you're attracted to someone who treats you so bad. But I'm proud of you for standing in your power and not like compromising your morals or giving away your energy in a way that made you feel uncomfortable. I'm really proud of you for not doing that, because here with the Princess of Swords, it's like you went cold on them and you were like maybe they were like, I'd love to take you on a date, and you were like, oh, like what would you like to take me to do? And they were like, I'd like to fuck you, and you were like, that's not a date. And then they were like, wow, what a bitch. That's stupid. If that happened to you, comment, but that's fucking stupid. That's not a date, okay? Fuck that. And you were just like, no thanks. And then they were like, oh. And they left you out in the cold. They left you before you could leave them. But they are definitely thinking about your body. They're thinking about how good you look. And they're also, their pride is a little bit hurt because they're like, I get whatever I want. Why didn't it work this time? You know what I'm saying? But they do feel definitely, I think they feel kind of ugly too. I think they feel like, oh, maybe I wasn't good enough for her. Or this person, if like you saw them, maybe you haven't seen them in a while, you saw them and you're like, geesh, you did not look so good. I'm not trying to fuck. Not to sound rude, this is not me being a bitch, I'm just reading the cards. But it feels like this person constantly builds on broken foundations, and because look at, they're like in the middle of the ruins. And I actually just watched Saving Private Ryan. It's an incredible movie. You should watch it if you've never seen it. I saw it several years ago and decided to rewatch it, and it like really opened up my eyes to what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. That's how it made me feel. Like, it made me really sad for all my ancestors and everyone else's ancestors who have literally been brutally karmically murdered and murdered other people at the hands of my government, and usually a fake ass war, because I don't trust anything the government says or does. In fact, this is just a side note, I have not eaten red meat or pork since I was 14, so in almost 15 years. And I recently started eating meat again because the government is pushing this vegan agenda so heavily, and I do not trust it. I do not trust it at all, because who knows what the fuck they're putting in it. Like, I don't know. But that's just me. Nothing against you vegans. I hope the vegans don't come for me. You know, my body, my choice. It's just a choice I'm making for myself, and I'm not trying to influence you, and I hope it doesn't bother you that I just shared that with you. So just me being me. But so it's like they create these really false foundations, and then they get left sad, and then they're like, wait, why didn't it work? And then they just turn their attention to something else, and then they create more ruins, and then they fuck up more lives, and then they hurt more feelings. They're also thinking like, oh shit, I just heard one way or another, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna get you. So it's like they're trying to figure out how to find you. So maybe they like deleted your number, like blocked you, or like fucking delete, like, or you blocked them, or like whatever, like you blocked them, and they're like, ooh, how am I gonna figure this out? I gotta find them. Yeah, I do feel like they ghosted you though. And then here with the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Temperance, what are they thinking of you? They're thinking that you're extremely level-headed, that you have a lot of value, and that you hold a lot of worth in your life, and extremely attracted to your body, very, very attracted, beautiful face, great hair, very attracted to your body. They like your style. They just really love your energy. They're thinking that you have a really solid foundation built for yourself, that you're independent, that you're that you work hard, and that you don't need anybody. And they're really thinking too that you're like a blessing, but they're also thinking that you're focused on actually building something and creating a solid foundation with someone else. And they're really not interested in that, because they're very immature. So it's like they don't know, the way they're perceiving you is having very strong worth, extremely beautiful, extremely hot and sexy, beautiful face, beautiful body, incredible morals, very happy, very loving, a very bright light, very stable, very independent, very beautiful. And like, that's how you're showing up. But look how they're showing up. They're just showing up as such a fucking fuckboy. Or girl, or they, I don't know, spirit, or fucking alien, a fuck alien, I don't know, who are you? You heard that rev out there, that they could have a motorcycle. That's for some of you. They could have a motorcycle or a car that you're very attracted to, and like they rev it and it kind of makes your pussy wet or your dick hard, whatever. Okay, so let's see, what are they feeling? What is group 3's person feeling about them? Disappointed. Hey, where'd that card go? I had a card flip over. Where is it? Where is it? The fuck? Did it flip all the way? You seen that? Okay, I guess it flipped all the way. How's group 3's person feeling about them? Just heard the one that got away. But they don't want to share themselves with you. It's like they don't want to share themselves with you, but then they're like, oh dang, she got away. What the fuck? I don't think this person is gone. I think they're gonna be back very shortly, whether it's you serendipitously see them out or you they reach out to you or find you in some way, right? But so they feel like you're the total package, and this actually really makes them feel like they're not as good, like they're not good enough for you. With the 7 of Wands here, it's like they feel super defensive because you're like, I know my worth, I'm standing in my power, I know I'm really good looking, I know I'm really beautiful inside and out, I know I have financial independence, I'm this, I'm that, and they're like, whoa, 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 you're too good for me. So then they get super defensive. My nose is really, really itchy, and this only happens to me when I'm channeling and someone's coming back. So if they've been gone, they will be back eventually. Yeah, and so what are they feeling? They're definitely feeling like they fucked up. They're feeling like they're having some anxiety. They're feeling like they fucked up and like they didn't treat you right, or like they made the wrong decision if they like deleted your number or something like that. But they're definitely feeling like they fucked up. Here with the Magician and the 2 of Wands, I do see that there is a manifestation of a reconnection coming, excuse me, a baby burp, of a connection coming back between the 2 of you, but it is going to take some time. It's not quite here yet. I also think it's going to be super random, like you're going to be like out at the bar or something, and you'll just see them. And you're like, oh, great, you again? And then that's when they're gonna like start to pursue you and be like, wait, I'm changed, I'm better, give me another chance, I'm better now, I'm a good person, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, okay. Yeah, you're gonna see them somewhere. But what are they feeling? They're feeling like they're trying to manifest a reconnection. I just heard, hungry like the wolf, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. So it's like they're trying to manifest this reconnection between the 2 of you. They're trying to manifest this, their ship's coming in. But they're just not, that's how they're feeling. They're feeling like they would like that, but they're not actually working towards it. I don't think they care so much about anything. I don't even think they care too much about themselves. Here with the Princess of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're so sexually attractive to them that they might actually try to make you a commitment. So just be careful that like they might be like, yeah, like I'm your boyfriend, just to get you to have sex, and then after you have sex they're like, fuck you, and they never talk to you again. That's really just so fucked up, and I would consider that rape, because if you're lying and coercing somebody into doing something with you under false pretenses, I would consider that. And I actually, in one of my women's studies classes, fun fact about me, when I was in college, I really loved women and gender studies. I thought it was really interesting, and it was before this whole movement. It was before it was like a thing that people cared about. Nobody cared about it when I was in college. But I found it really interesting and I really enjoyed it. But one of my professors talked about a court case where that exact thing happened, where a man coerced a woman into, he like took her out on dates and everything like that, and was like, oh yeah, like I'm your boyfriend, I love you, this and that. And then finally she had sex with him, and then immediately after he broke up with her and was like, yeah, I never liked you, I did all of that just to fuck you, and like I don't like you. And she ended up taking him to court because it felt like rape, which I agree. That's coercion, in my opinion, but that's just a side note. But that's the energy that this gives me. It's like a false offering just to get in your pants. I just heard, I really want to see your tits. So it's like, just be careful that they don't make you some fake ass promises just to get in your pants. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. So then what is their action towards them? What is group 3's action towards them? I think this person is like, not to sound rude, but I think this person has energy set together with someone else. I don't think they're looking for like a committed relationship, because I think they're emotionally committed to someone else. Yeah. Yeah. So their action towards you is definitely, they're going to try to make you feel crazy with the sexual tension between the two of you, here with the Ace of Wands and the Moon card. Also, by the next moon cycle, like by the next full moon, you could have run into them out or had them come back to you and communicate to you. But they're gonna drive, like, this is what we call demon dick, where it drives you crazy because you literally suck in all of their demons. Like, especially if you're a female or if you're the person who's taking in, like, they jizz inside of you, right? They're literally letting go all of their demons inside of your body, and it's like, this person would definitely make you feel crazy because they have a lot of demons. But that's all they want from you. No offense, I'm really sorry to be giving this message, but maybe you already knew, but I don't think this person wants to build with you. I think they've already built with someone else here, and they're just kind of trying to fill time because they're mentally ill, and it's easier to just have sex with people instead of healing themselves. And to hurt a lot of people along the way, and to just ejaculate all their demons into someone else. Here with the Six of Pentacles, I don't think they're even good to this person that they emotionally connect with. I think they actually treat them like shit, and they don't give them what they need, and they're sure as hell not going to give you what you need. But I do see movement. They are going to be coming towards you, but just be smarter, you know what I'm saying? Just don't give in. Yeah, it's too much. Here with the Ten of Wands, don't land in their trap. Don't land in their trap. Don't make the same mistakes you've always made with them. So then what are the sexual fantasies, please, of group 3? That was fast. Yeah, this person, okay, so I think this person doesn't respect you, and they would like to bring you, I don't think they respect the person that they are connected to. I don't think they're with this person. I think this person, this Queen of Pentacles who's coming out, I think they got sick of their shit and they left. So now this person that you're asking about is out here trying to see Saturn in the background. They're trying to avoid their responsibilities, and they're trying to avoid healing. And because of that, they're out here just looking to fuck people. I do see they would really like to see you naked. If you have a muscular body, they're extremely attracted to the muscles on your body. They have like a good idea of what you would look like naked, but they really want to see your tits, and they really want to touch you and grab you. Like, you look really nice to touch. Like I said, they're very attracted to your face, but they also do have fantasies about having a threesome, and like, that's why I was saying they're like disrespectful. Like, they have fantasies about like getting this person who they're emotionally invested in and be like, look, I found this girl, like, let's both fuck her. You know what I mean? Like, that's just really degrading, I think, unless that's what you're into, but like, it feels degrading on my end of reading these cards. They're really trying to have sex with you, and also like, this woman is crying, so it's like they could have really weird fantasies about you crying while they have sex with you. That's really weird. Or they could just be like, I don't care if I hurt your feelings, I don't care if I make you cry, I just really don't care, I'm just trying to have sex with as much women as possible right now. And they're really attracted to your hair, and they really want to see you in something sexy, and they think you got a big ass, they think you got a fat ass. They want to slap your ass, they want to slap your face. This person would actually be very like dominant, and I do think kind of violent in the bedroom, because I don't think they respect you. But they're extremely attracted to your back and just the shape of your body, and definitely your ass. They want you to pull their hair and slap them and hit them too. They just want to, I just heard, use you and abuse you. They really want you to suck their dick too. They definitely want to slap. I keep getting images of you getting like slapped. Like, they want to slap you hard. They want to grab you. They want to throw you around. They definitely don't respect you. I feel like this person could hate women, and they kind of just want to take out their hatred, or like divine feminine energy. They want to take out their hatred of like submissive energy on you, because this definitely feels like, okay, it doesn't have to be, but it really feels like the man who thinks he's better than women, and then his woman leaves him to prove a point that, like, you're not better than me and I will leave if I have to. And then when she leaves, instead of like figuring out, like, instead of being better and figuring out like why she left in the first place, he's just out here using and abusing all these women and just like basically stealing their energy and then leaving them and not actually healing himself. You dodged a bullet with this one, okay? This was not good. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, let's get some higher self messages. First one we have, you have a beautiful body and a beautiful soul. I like your face too. Your energy haunts all that I do. Everywhere I look, I see you, I miss you. And it's like I said, it's like they're kind of on the hunt for you because they want to, it's like they want to conquer you. It's not like they want to give to you or like have a good life with you. It's like they want to conquer you and be like, yeah, I fucked that bitch. Yeah, I got that. It was really good. This is kind of making me sick. It's just really disrespectful. And then we have your energy pushes me to grow. It scares me. It's kind of triggering. I don't know if I'm ready yet. And then we have I can't bear to be away from you. It hurts so bad. I am breaking. I will be back soon. So like I said, like they're gonna come back, but they're gonna come back on some bullshit. Yeah, look what just came out. What the fuck? So you're definitely gonna, I strongly feel like you're gonna see this person while you're out, whether you're out to eat, out to the bar, out dancing. I strongly feel like you're gonna see this person out. And then we have I need you, baby. And we have I want to reach out, but I don't know what to say. I know I fucked up big time. Every time I drink, I'm ready to dial your number or text you, but I always bitch out. I fucked up. Can you even forgive me? And then we have if only you knew how often I dream of you. So you're definitely slipping into their dreams. I want to get you some advice. My advice, my personal advice from Nikki, from Dutchess, is run. That song, run. Ding, 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 ding. Get out of there. This person has a lot of problems, and it's not your problem to fix their problems, you know? Yeah, this person is definitely not a soulmate, I don't think. Okay, more power to you if you want to go and have sex with them and set really hard boundaries and, like, not let them do, like, not, if you're not going to get emotionally attached to them, fine. Like, go and play, right? With the playfulness card here. Or, like, string them along. Like, if you see them out and they've been really disrespectful to you and you're like, oh, like, yeah, like, make them think they're going to take you home and then at the last minute be like, no, I'm going home. And leave them with blue balls. That's kind of evil, but it's kind of funny. But, yeah, this is just fun, right? It's just flirty. It's just fun. It's nothing real. You're calling in your real soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. So it's like you're calling in your real soulmate, but in the meantime, if you want to fuck with this one, that's fine. But I definitely don't think they respect you, and I don't think they're worth your time. And where does group 3's power lie? Your power lies in creation. Okay. So you're extremely sexually attractive. You have extreme sexual prowess and powerful dark goddess and siren energy. Understand that you can have whoever you want. You could literally go down the street and like walk into a store and be like, who wants to have sex with me? And everyone would be like, me. You know what I mean? Like, your sexual energy is really strong, but your power lies in grounding and spending more time with Mother Gaia, more time creating, more time channeling that sexual energy into art. And also really connecting with your ancestors, releasing, giving it to God and whatever, and like also just masturbate if you need to. Like, you don't have to go have sex with this person who doesn't treat you well. Just go masturbate, okay? So your power is in recognizing your worth, understanding how old your soul is, recognizing that you're extremely sexually attractive and your sexual energy is very powerful, but it would be more beneficial for you to channel your sexual energy into creations, whether that's creating art, music, dance, whatever, poetry, whatever, and spending time outside, okay? I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Jesus Christ, and God's source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth and we thank you for the advice. I'm on Rashi Namaste by the power of 3. Somebody always works, so it's a blessing. Alright, I love you guys. Like if you enjoyed that. Subscribe if you feel like it. Comment if you have something to say. And until next time, I will see you. I love you guys. Bye. Ooh. One last twerk. Bye. today I have a lady and a baby on my butt. Just a lady and a baby on my butt. Ooh!